Hello everybody, my name is Yuri and I'm CTO and co-founder at company AcuPower. Today I want to demonstrate to you new features of new UI in Acumatica. First of all, I want to mention that new UI is available only for testing, for non-production usage. If you want to play around by yourself with new UI, you can ask Acumatica for a sandbox, or you can reach to AcuPower, and AcuPower team will provide you with new UI so you can play around with it by yourself. Before I will make demonstration of new UI, I will take two screenshots so we can have comparison, let's say, of apples for apples. So I want to take screenshot of this part and I want to take screenshot of this part, basically details with grid and shipping. Okay, so we have two screenshots. Now in order to switch to new UI, I click on tools and switch to modern UI. And what you can see, what kind of differences. First of all, let me compare this guy. As you can see here, we have a bit better split of logic. Here we have the same color in header section, but in new UI we see a bit different split, which I believe you may agree that it is better eye appealing. So this is new UI for order information, then this is section connected to customer, this is section connected to order total. And also take note that colors are different. Like here we have gray, and blue, while in the old UI we have everything in gray. So first of all, it shows that a bit better split, logical split. So in new UI you can have a better split of logic. So this is one part. Another one, I want to compare now tab shipping, and you can see here we have everything in gray. Again, I don't have anything against gray color, but as you can see here we have shipping section. Again, we have delivery setting, we have then some space, then order shipping settings, freight settings, and dimensions. And you can see here Acumatica made kind of logical following. So this is one logic, this is another logic, this is another logic, and this is kind of aggregated logic. Again, here you can see like everything is kind of joined is within one color, which again helps to better understand what's going on, and you can understand by color coding that yes, this is kind of aggregated information, and here we have kind of connected information. Next step, as you can see here we have gear, and when I click on this gear I can get back to classic UI, but now I look for screen configuration. And take note, when I click on screen configuration you will see a couple of gears. So I click on screen configuration and you can see gear here, and gear here. And let's say I will click here, and you can see there are some elements where I can click on eye. For example, on this eye, when I click, before I will click on this eye, here you can see we have customer available, but when I click on this eye, basically I'm telling to Acumatica, hide this field, I don't want to see it. I don't say it is a good idea, but now you can see this eye is not available. And here at the top I can see configuration buttons: apply to all, reset to default, manage user defined field, load personal configuration, and even we have export configuration and import configuration. When I click apply to all, that everybody inside of Acumatica will lose visibility of customer on form sales orders. Do I want to do that? That's another question. Will it be practical for my company? That's another question, but this is something that we can do. Reset to default means understandable. Manage user-defined fields is basically connected to user-defined fields, which I skip for now. Load personal configuration basically means I can load personal configuration, yeah, and besides that I can play around, and then I can export configuration and import configuration. So let's say somebody wants to reuse my configuration. Okay, let me get restore customer, and here you can also see elements which I can add to the form. So right now, for example, on this element, I have customer, location, contact, and what I can do, for example, let's say I assume that description should be higher. So I put here, I click on description, and now you can, as you can see here, description is kind of at the bottom. When I click on apply, you see description become higher. Again, I don't say this is the best idea to place description, but that's something that you can do. And besides that, you can kind of drag and drop additional fields on here. So for example, let's say I want to have effective date. I click here, and let's say put me below customer, and I will put description back. I click on apply, and then you can see here we have customer, location, available. We are just getting started. There are plenty of enhancements that appeared in Acumatica 25 R1. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video.